Morning, everybody. I believe we're live. Yeah, it says we're live. And I was going to follow it on my, on my laptop, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I got it up now. So, we got it all live. I'm making sure another sound goes through. Morning, everybody. This is Cap, and today is pretty neat shave for me. It's my first live show. First time I'm going to be shaving with glasses because I can see the screen. And hopefully everything works out. If I'm using Emoze, E-M-O-Z-E, as my app that I'm streaming through. And it looks like it's going to YouTube. My feed's behind, so it's kind of funny. Anyway, last night I had the family over for a barbecue. And I was talking to Alex de Leon on here, on YouTube, about what I'm going to use. And we come up with Bell & Claw, or MDC. Well, today is going to be MDC. It's full gear, great stuff. But I didn't know what kind of razor I was going to use. I was going to use either my Edwin Jagger or my Wolfman or my Aristocrat. Well, my son walks in and says, "Hey, Dad, somebody gave me something." And he handed me this box. Now, if anyone out there knows about Gillettes, they might be familiar with this box. It's kind of beat up on the inside. The razor was in really bad shape, and I stayed up till after midnight cleaning it up, and it cleaned up pretty good. So he didn't give it to me just to clean, but it's a 1941 Gillette Ranger Tech. They made these 1 year. In May of 1941, during the CBS Kentucky Derby, they announced this. So they had these out on the shelf. And it says patent, something right there on the handle. See, the handle's kind of in bad shape. But it kind of cleaned up pretty good. Water spots on it and stuff. No date code. Then in December 7th, Pearl Harbor happened. And we went into war. These discontinued. They took these out of production, and they made the three-piece Tech for the soldiers. 1946, after the war, they come out with the Ranger Tech again, put an end cap on it, and sold them until they ran out of this production. And hey, so I can see everybody's comments. That's why I got my glasses. And Manny's up. Hey, Manny. So, I'm gonna be using the Gray Dog. The Gray Dog sent me this horsehair. Is an Everready C40. We got Kevy Shaves on here. Oh wow! See, I didn't think Kevy would be on since it's 2 hours behind. That's a bad thing about doing 8 a.m. Everybody to the east of me, great time for you. But everybody to the west, sorry. We'll be bowl lathering today. Let's get loaded. Anyway, 1941 was a pretty big year, pretty bad year. Day in infamy, everything else. And also, a little side note, the Carter family. If you ever heard of them, they come out with Keep on the Sunny Side, Wildwood Flower. And they were pretty big in the United States. They had those songs out on radio and stuff. Time magazine was going to have them on the cover, I guess, of the December issue, or January issue, and Pearl Harbor happened. And so they didn't get on the cover of Time. But they're still the family of country music. Fathers of country music, I guess. MDC is a great soap. Magnificent. You know what, Kevy, I was thinking of California for some reason when I saw you. I always get mixed up where Kevy lives. I don't understand that. But that's the reason I done it at 8 a.m. So people like Kevy and out east can enjoy this shave with me. I don't know why in the world I think Kevy's out west of me. It's too early. Sorry about that, Kevy. Kevy's out east. This is about the third time I've messed up where Kevy lives. I'm going to, I tell you what, I'm going to make a poster with Kevy's face on it and put where he lives. That he rocks. Look at that. MDC. Look, everybody's chiming in. Alexander's here. Oh, Alex. Thank everybody for joining. This is kind of a, now I know, you know, what newscasters feel like on live television. Not exactly. So when I bowl lather, it seems like I get more product than when I face lather. Same consistency it seems like to me, but look at all that. Beautiful. Wonderful stuff right there. We're going to put this aside and we're going to load the razor. And Grey Dog just joined us. Morning, Grey Dog. And he's wondering if Kevy has a horsehair brush. Pole Silver. I was undecided on what to use, but here lately I've used the Pole Silver, so I know kind of how it feels. This is what the Pole Silver looks like. Super Iridium Extra Stainless. Let's open this up. Now if you notice, there's no tabs on the side of the safety bar. Look at there. This is the first blade that's been in this. I ain't no done how many years. Looks like it sets up good. Oh, so this is the difference. These are the 1940s Super Speed. Notice the handle. And 1941. This handle is more like the Sheridan Senator handles. And it looks like to me this plating is a lot better than the 40s. A little bit weightier. Seems like. To me, it's a beautiful razor. I'm gonna have to try to convince my son to give it to me. Looks like the blade line's great. But right when I saw this razor, I wish I would have taken a picture because I actually told him, well, it looks like we're going to have to get it replated. It was in that bad of shape. Cleaned up great. Scrubbing bubbles and toothpaste. That's all I used. Oh, thank you. Grey Dog. Yeah, it does look great. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, people ask me, Kevin brought up that MDC is kind of pricey, and it is. It is. There's a lot more soaps out there that is a lot cheaper that is just as good. You know, so I wouldn't suggest somebody run out and get an MDC unless you are a collector or had this, I don't know what they call it. What is that? Soap acquisition disorder? Sad. I know not a lot of people have it, but Old Town Shaving Company in Pasadena, California is where I got this. In fact, my wife picked it up for me, my lovely little wife, for a present. Christmas, I think. So that's what you do with the real expensive stuff. You beg for it all year. Let them buy it, and then it's not on your conscience. Great scent though. And just like a lot of the other more expensive soaps, like DR Harris, you know, some of the products I'm imagining they put in it is more expensive. Or how they make it. This only has about 5 or 6 ingredients. It comes in this humongous tub, and that's as much as it's showing that I've used. And I've used this for a while. There's no telling how long this puck will last. We'll be sitting here 5 years from now, 10 years, you know, on that same jar. Hey, there's James popping in. Yeah, I know. There's Kenny. Hey, Kenny. He says he's got sad and rad. I know there's a lot of them out there with sad, rad, bad. Every bit of it. Alright, let's see how this thing shaves. I ain't shaved with the 1940 Super Speed in a while, but this seems just a little bit more, has a little bit different feel. I was telling Alexander last night, I don't want any blood the first time I do a live. But I did. I got my mole. Got my mole. You can believe that? First live and I got my mole. I rarely ever get this thing. All I did was nick it. Alright. There you go, Kevy. That's a good idea. Just make the decision. Yeah, dope right. Somebody's told me before, you know, all you gotta do is go get them things removed and then the mole's gone. But I like some kind of a obstacle while I shave. Like I don't have enough obstacles. But it stopped. Surgery live, exactly. It's gone now. See, no more ouch. No more ouch. This blade, I feel a little bit more of the blade than the 1940s. Not a big super speed fan, but this one I do like, the 40s. This is, I'm gonna say a little bit more efficient, not aggressive. Efficient enough to take my mole off. I think the added weight of the handle or something. It's shaves really good. I'm wondering, has anybody else tried one of these? I'm reading all the comments. When moles attack. There you go. This blade feels great though. Great. Got a little bit of hair for the return trip. I think the one cool thing about this live streaming stuff is we're getting all these shavers together to talk at the same time in the chat room. Yeah, that's the one thing about MDC is the scent. Magnificent. But the pre-1940s seems like to me the razors, like the aristocrats and stuff, were just made better. The finish and everything, the plating, a little bit better, more solid. Magnificent. Yeah, pole silvers are great. They're one of the first, I think the second or third 100 pack I bought. Once I tried a few of them, I had to have them. You know, the feeling of this blade and this razor actually reminds me of a new short comb. Pretty close to the feel. Yeah, that's nice. Smooth. Yeah, I'd say this razor is more efficient than the 40s after the war. This feels a whole lot like, to me, the Gillette New, except not open comb. It's like a Gillette New straight bar, just the feel wise, the blade wise. What I've read is the blade gaps are the exact same. But I've heard other people talk about that in the past the Ranger Tech does shave a better. I'll splash a little cold water on my face. Yeah, I got some K's. I need to revisit them because I've revisited the Feather here lately, and they were great. But I have not revisited the K's. In fact, I think I've got rid of a lot of K's. They're on the more expensive side. I think I've done a trade for maybe some Pole Silvers. Everybody joining in. Boy, I sure appreciate everybody coming to see me this morning. This is great. Well, I'm going to be putting on Havana, my iced. This is Fairhope Shaving Company. If you haven't tried these, do so. It is great. It has a good menthol kick. And I can actually use this where I shave too. It's got a good, tobacco, kind of cigar shop scent. Good stuff. Hey, Manny. Yeah, I don't know, Kevy. The first few times I used one, they were really, really rough on me, and in fact, I put them away. My wife started using them, and I quit using them. It's pretty neat. This is a Saturday morning, and I'm not working. And if you're wondering why, I'm on vacation. So that's the reason I'm able to be home on a Saturday. Alright, Chitillian Luke's. Now this stuff is great. This is Yazoo, Rose, and Patchouli. It does not really, it's got the sweetness, it has a sweetness of MDC, for sure. But MDC for sure is nothing with a rose. But I wanted to walk away with rose. And this has the kind of a sweet scent to it. I kind of match my scents up with levels of lightness to medium light to darkness, and this is a kind of a medium. Oh, you said just kidding. You got me. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Ha ha ha. He got me. Let me let me put this on. This does not have any water in it, so if you get this stuff, this is made in St. Louis. By a great guy. He has a great line of scents that are very complex. You put them on, they smell one way, and when they dry, they smell another way. So you walk away with some great scents. But I either leave my face wet, still wet, or I put water straight in my hand. It's got a nice menthol kick. It's got elderwood in it. That's up there with aloe vera and witch hazel on great things to put on you. Elderwood has a lot of healing stuff, healing factors. And if y'all didn't see, yeah, you were. Oh, Grey Dog, it did go quick. It went really quick. I thought we were going to be out here for like an hour, but because I noticed some other live shaves and they go on and go on. I guess I'm going to take my time and read next time. But yeah, we'll do this again. In fact, we'll set up a date. Maybe when we can all get together again. Maybe during the week or on a Friday evening. Friday evening might be good. That's one of my off days. Had my ladies with me today. I don't know if y'all have seen this. I'll share it with you. This is my girls. This is usually my Friday cup. So when I'm shaving Friday, this is what I get. This come from Hawaii. I didn't go, my brother did, but he got it for me. Drinking some Chuck full of nuts this morning. There you go, Alec. A leg shave. But I do work with a couple of guys that do arm shaves. Probably leg shaves too. They're big weight builders, weightlifters. I'm not into weightlifting. I know you can't tell, but I'm not into it. But 1941 Razor Tech. I'm gonna highly recommend this, and I'm gonna kind of try to convince my son to give it to me for Christmas. I've almost bought one of these several times. They do go kind of expensive, above the $50 range, I've noticed. So if you can find one of these for under $50, that's a great price. If they're in good shape. I'll have to fix up the box, but this is the original box. The guy said it's just been sitting in his garage for years and gave it to my son. Great razor. So hopefully we can keep that one. MDC was great. Gray Dog, magnificent on the brush. Kevy, you should talk to him about getting one of these. This is vintage with new horsehair, and I've still got plenty left over. Great stuff. If y'all want to shave, here you go. In fact, I got enough to probably do a leg shave. But let's see. All right. Yeah, Kevy, you are up next. This is pretty easy. So what I did is Emoze, E-M-O-Z-E. I went on YouTube and I okayed my channel to live stream. It's under a beta, and downloaded the Emoze, okayed everything, you know, acknowledged everything, and then put my YouTube in there, and here you go. It's as simple as that. And then I've got my laptop here so I can see everybody's comments. Next time I do this, I kind of learned something. We need to slow it down, let me read comments more, and shave about the same amount, because y'all really enjoying the comments. That's pretty neat. Yeah, you're right, Manny. That's a funny story. No, yeah, it is great news. 25 years, Kevy. That's great. And yes, these and other razors, make sure, for the collectors out there, make sure you look at the differences. This has a patent on it, on this. This is clear. It doesn't have end caps, nor it doesn't have the blade catcher, the notches. So if you learn these distinct differences on these vintage rarer razors, this ain't really rare, but it's kind of rare. You might can find them, like JR said, on eBay, listed under a super speed or something like that. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, James. I believe I'll find another time to do this, because this was great. I love this interaction we have here, and then I don't have to go back and edit nothing. I'm through for the day, except posting pictures, of course, which I love. Well, I'll see y'all again probably later on this week. You know, this is my vacation. I'm going to enjoy the family. Grilled 8 humongous steaks last night on the barbie. Wish all y'all could have came, and I'll probably do it again before the end of the week's out. Thank y'all for coming, and I'll see you again soon. And Kevy, I would like to see one of these pretty soon. That would be pretty cool. James, thanks for dropping by. Alex, JR, Manny, you got me. We're even, I hope, unless I get you back. I appreciate it. I'm Cap, and I'm out. Now I gotta turn it off.